So how is Montreal's real estate market doing right now? Question on everyone's mind. It's time for a market update specifically about the condo market. So September stats came out and all we've been hearing about is how hot Montreal's real estate market continues to be. Sales have gone up 42%, prices have increased by 21% compared to last year, inventory is low, demand is high, but the reality is the market is segmented. So we've been seeing some recurring trends in the last few months. Buyers are looking for more space and outdoor space and are willing to go further away from the city to get it. Why is this? It's pretty simple and straightforward. Because of the confinement and their ability to work from home, their needs have changed. So in areas like the South Shore, the North Shore, the West Island, we're seeing that inventory is low and demand is high. So for sellers, this is a great time for you to sell and get top dollar right now. For buyers, you're going to be in competition, you're likely going to be in bidding wars and multiple offers, but hey, if you're buying out of a need and you're planning on staying there long term, then go for it. Now, what about those that are looking for real estate not so much as a need, but as an investment opportunity? I'd like to take a look at what's been going on the other side of things as a real estate professional and dive into the condo market. Depending on the areas we're looking at, the condo market is a completely different story than the single family home market. Inventory has been increasing and demand has been decreasing. So let's look at the downtown market, which we call Ville-Marie. So when I look at the Centris stats, there are currently 1,477 active condo listings in this area. You heard right, 1,477. That's quite a bit. When I look at sales in the last 7 days, there were only 22 condo sales. So if we want to look at how many weeks of inventory we have and we divide 1477 by 22 listings, that means it's going to take 67 weeks to sell all the condos that are currently on the market. So if no other condos get listed and if we continue at the same pace, we have 67 weeks of inventory. That is high, and we can see that we are shifting into a buyer's market for this segment. So let's move on to Griffintown, which is a highly condo-centered area as well. So right now there are 304 active condos on the market in Griffintown, and there have only been 7 sales in the last 7 days, which means we are looking at 43 weeks of inventory. Now, on the other hand, if we move on to another area a little bit further north and we look at the plateau, the situation is not the same at all. There are only 291 active condo listings in the plateau. However, there have been 35 sales in the last 7 days, which means that the market is still doing really well and there are only 8 weeks of inventory on the market. So they haven't shifted their market and it's still in a seller's market. So we can see that the market is very much segmented, not only by price range, by property type, but also by neighborhood. What does this mean for investors? There are still opportunities out there, and it's worth taking a second look at this condo segment of the market. Instead of getting into bidding wars, start looking at condos that have been sitting on the market for a while. I guarantee you a lot of sellers have been open to price drops and are motivated to sell. The key is to buy low and sell high. Even if you have to take a slight hit in the rental income right now, if the market bounces back by 10-15% in the future, does it really matter? So to all the sellers out there in this market segment, now is the time that you need to stand out more than ever. There is a lot of competition in your segment right now. The same generic formula of simply listing a property and waiting for it to sell simply will not work. But that doesn't mean you still can't achieve your goals of selling your property right now. What do you need? Well, to name a couple of points, you need a really customized marketing plan and an attractive price per square foot based on the competition in your area. If you'd like to have more information about our plan that can get your property sold in this ever-changing market, or if you're curious about investing in a condo downtown and would like to know more about the opportunities out there, contact us and we'd love to set up a free consultation for you. Stay safe, everyone, and looking forward to hearing from you.